Ukraine has released new intelligence revealing the details of Russia's latest stealth missile, the S71K, also known by its nickname Peter. This missile, launched from fighter jets, was first reported to have been used in combat late last year. Its ongoing development suggests that Russia is actively searching for new weapons to replace its aging and increasingly expensive long-range missiles, aiming to reduce the costs of modern warfare. Iran's General Intelligence Directorate, ISNA, has released new technical details about the Russian S71K missile. The United States had previously identified the company that produces Russia's most advanced fighter jet, the Su-57, and noted that the new missile was developed specifically for that aircraft. The S-71K's warhead is a high-explosive OFAB 250 to 270 bomb, weighing 551 pounds, approximately 250 kilograms. This bomb was originally developed in the Soviet Union during the Cold War as an air-launched weapon and is now being adapted into the S-71K missile. The missile's body is constructed from a multi-layered fiberglass shell with internal components made of aluminum alloy. It features a low-profile design, characterized by a triangular cross-section, a pointed protruding nose, and a V-shaped tail. Screenshots have revealed a more detailed view of its engine intake, which is mounted on top. These components have been modified and redesigned to reduce the weapon's overall weight. The United States has also identified various electronic components within the missile that are of foreign origin, including parts from China, Germany, Ireland, Japan, Switzerland, Taiwan, and the United States. This makes the S-71K one of several Russian weapons that rely on foreign components, similar to the K-136. Previously, the Russian S-70EUCAV, which was shot down by Ukrainian forces, was also analyzed and confirmed to contain components from the United States, Iran, Taiwan, and other countries. Ukrainian intelligence has consistently found foreign-made parts in downed Russian combat aircraft. The S-71K missile is powered by a 500-horsepower engine, which feeds from three separate internal fuel tanks. It has an operational range of more than 300 kilometers, approximately 186 miles. The missile flies at 0.6 times the speed of sound, with a maximum speed of up to 27,000 kilometers per hour, though this figure may require verification as it appears unusually high for a subsonic missile. The original text likely contains an error. Typical speeds for such missiles are in the range of Mach 0.6 to 0.8. In 2024, reports indicated that the Su-57 received approval from the Russian Ministry of Defense to begin production of the S-71K after undergoing significant design changes. These changes apparently include extending the missile's range. Its radar cross-section reduction capabilities are also reported to be impressive. There are reports of a more advanced variant known as the S-71M Mono. This upgraded version is said to be equipped with an electro-optical sensor for day and night operations, along with a variety of warhead options, including high-explosive payloads. It should be noted that the S-71K has already been fielded by the Russian Air Force on the Su-57 fighter jet and is also being fitted to the S-70 UCAV as of early 2026. Unconfirmed reports from Russia suggest that the S-71M Mono could be used in a strike on an Iranian missile system in the Cheney region. Turning now to the broader Russian-Ukrainian conflict, regional authorities reported that on May 6th, a series of Russian strikes across Ukraine resulted in the deaths of 26 civilians and injuries to 118 others. The attacks have been concentrated particularly in the cities of Zaporizhia and Dnipro. While a ceasefire announced by President Volodymyr Zelensky came into effect in the early hours of May 6th, Moscow has proposed its own two-day ceasefire for Victory Day on May 8th to 9. However, Ukrainian officials have insisted that the proposed period may be sufficient to assess whether the ceasefire is truly effective. Moscow has accused Ukraine of violating the ceasefire. According to a Kremlin-controlled news agency, Russian ambassador to Ukraine, Ryabninsk Miroshnichenko, claimed on May 6th that Ukraine had launched attacks on Crimea and other Russian-occupied territories. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military reported that Russian forces had launched an attack consisting of 31 missiles and 108 drones. Ukrainian authorities stated that they had successfully shot down 89 Russian drones, while other projectiles hit 8 unspecified locations. Zaporizhia. The deadliest attack occurred here. The regional governor confirmed that at least 12 people were killed and 43 wounded. The total number of casualties in the city and surrounding areas rose to 49. An attack on May 5th had already resulted in 4 deaths and 19 injuries. Shukai region. A drone strike killed a woman and injured several others. A civilian building, including a courthouse, was also hit. Kharkov. Regional Governor Alexander Nekhup reported that 17 people were killed in Ukraine's second-largest city and the surrounding area. Donetsk region. 2 children were among those wounded in Russian airstrikes. Regional Governor Vadim Lashin confirmed that 6 people were killed and 14 others wounded on the same day. Kherson region. The Regional Military Administration confirmed 1 person killed and 12 others wounded in airstrikes. President Volodymyr Zelensky condemned the attacks, calling them an act of military injustice. The international community continues to monitor the situation closely as both sides exchange accusations of ceasefire violations.